There is hardly an animated series that can claim as many fans as Rick and Morty. The series, which has been running since 2013, has a total of 5 seasons comprising 51 episodes, and there's still no end in sight. So far though, there hasn't been a spin-off of the hit show, but that is about to change. As stated by The Hollywood Reporter, the US channel Adult Swim is said to have ordered a spin-off called Rick and Morty, the anime. Takashi Sano, who has already been involved in countless anime and manga productions, will be in charge of the new project. Both anime shorts Rick and Morty vs. Genocider and Summer Meets God, Rick Meets Evil, were also made under his direction. In terms of content, the planned series is not expected to stray too far from the original. Thus, there will still be plenty of multiverse adventures, just in a different style. Nonetheless, Takashi Sano emphasized that overall the upcoming series will stand on its own. Sadly, there is neither a release date available for Netflix nor any further information about the series, but as usual, we will keep you up to date. Next year, Dune Part 2 is already scheduled to have its cinema premiere. Those responsible have now finally agreed on an important cast. We are talking about Emperor Shaddam IV, the powerful ruler of the universe. Many actors were considered for the job, but in the end, Pulp Fiction actor Christopher Walken made the cut. That 79-year-old American has played a long list of disturbing or bizarre characters, which is why his casting as Emperor Shaddam IV appears to be quite fitting. Other newcomers include Florence Pugh as Shaddam's daughter, Princess Irulan, and Austin Butler, who embodies the villain Feyd-Rautha Harkonnen. By the way, the 31-year-old actor will soon be seen as Elvis Presley in the biopic Elvis by Baz Luhrmann. Feyd-Rautha is the nephew of Baron Vladimir Harkonnen and is said to be in no way inferior to his uncle in terms of ferocity and cleverness. In the first film adaptation from the 80s by David Lynch, the character was still played by pop star Sting. As with the first part of 2021, Denis Villeneuve will be directing the film. Many actors from the first movie will also be back, most notably, of course, Timothée Chalamet as Paul Atreides, Zendaya as Johnny, and Rebecca Ferguson as Lady Jessica. We are eagerly awaiting further news and look forward to Dune Part 2, which is said to be released on October 20th, 2023. The civil court war between Amber Heard and Johnny Depp has been going on for a few weeks now, and it still seems as if there's no other topic for many film fans. Now, the 36-year-old Heard commented on her role in the upcoming Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom because it was cut down very much due to Johnny Depp's allegations. She's said to have repeatedly received new and shorter versions of the script, and a crucial action scene was even entirely dropped from her part. Moreover, she stated she had to fight very hard for her role in 2018's Justice League, which was probably at the high point of her marital crisis with Johnny Depp. She also recently complained in court that many PR appearances and even her relationship with the L'Oreal company had been affected. Meanwhile, however, there is little sympathy for her even among movie fans who are not classic Johnny Depp groupies. After all, her ex-husband had to go through exactly the same thing, and it's unclear what will happen to the respective careers of the two. For Johnny Depp, though, a comeback to Pirates of the Caribbean does not seem ruled out, at least according to producer Jerry Bruckheimer. There are 2 screenplays for Part 6, one with Margot Robbie and one without her. While at present Depp is not part of either script, a decision on this is to be made in the future. A surprising statement from Bruckheimer. After all, a renewed partnership between Disney and Depp is considered to be as good as impossible. The Jack Sparrow actor only recently claimed that he would not return to the franchise at any price. Perhaps at Disney they're still waiting for the outcome of the trial. It remains to be seen whether they can and will try to change Depp's mind. Nevertheless, we shouldn't get our hopes up too high. One thing is at least in sight, and that is the end of the civil trial. This was originally scheduled to end on May 27th and is unlikely to take much longer. Surely a great day for YouTube recommendations, which are flooded with court case videos. Last year, Warner Bros. Godzilla vs. Kong provided a visually stunning spectacle in cinemas and home theaters. At the end of March, the responsible parties officially confirmed a sequel to the MonsterVerse film, and in the meantime, they have even cast the first leading role. This refers to Downton Abbey actor Dan Stevens, who will slip into an important but as yet unknown role. So far, the rumors still persist that the next MonsterVerse movie will be called Son of Kong instead of Godzilla vs. Kong 2, as this has already been implied in the first film. Behind the camera, we're counting on a familiar face as Adam Wingard once again gets to do himself the honor of sitting in the director's chair. It must be assumed that shooting will start in the course of the coming weeks or months, however, an official release date is not available at this time. It was only in February that Homeland actor Rupert Friend was cast as the antagonist Belisarius in Rebel Moon. Yet it is already evident that this was only a short-lived affair, as he has already left the project a mere 3 months later. As Deadline reports, there were scheduling conflicts between different projects, which is why they now announced the signing of Deadpool actor Ed Skrein as a replacement. This announcement comes right on time since the shooting of Zack Snyder's Rebel Moon already began at the end of April. The plot is still largely kept under wraps. We only know that a peaceful colony on the outer edge of the galaxy is suddenly threatened by the tyrannical villain Belisarius. From now on, the colony's salvation is in Korra's hands as she recruits the most capable warriors on several neighboring planets. Further, her mysterious past is supposed to be of great importance, but that's all we know about the storyline so far. Up to now, quite a number of actors have been cast. Besides Sofia Boutella as Korra and Ed Skrein as Belisarius, the cast also features Ray Fisher as Bloodaxe and Jimon Hounsou as General Titus. Also newly revealed has been the signing of 3 actors, namely The Last Man on Earth actress Cleopatra Coleman, Hawkeye actor Frey Fee, as well as Halloween actress Rhian Reese. We are excited to see director, screenwriter, and producer Zack Snyder bring the cast harmoniously in front of the camera. There is currently no release date for Rebel Moon, which will officially be available on Netflix. There is news from Disney's world-famous animation studio Pixar. As those in charge announced this week, we can soon expect a new Pixar animated movie called Elemental. This would be the 27th feature film from the 12-time Oscar-winning studio, so expectations are high as usual. Pixar also already published an official synopsis including the designed movie title via Twitter. There's talk of a city in which fire, water, land, and air residents live together. The 2 characters, Ember and Wade, are the focus. While Ember is associated with fire, Wade is supposed to represent the water. The director is Peter Sohn, who already worked on the Pixar film The Good Dinosaur in 2015, albeit not very successfully. Denise Ream, who worked on Cars 2 among other projects, will function as producer. In addition to a newly released concept art, there is also some backstory information about the film. There are no doubt some childhood memories flowing in from director Peter Sohn, who as a child emigrated to New York City with his parents and perceived the city to be a place full of cultures and languages. Certain elements can be blended and others cannot, which will certainly be illustrated in a creative way in the film. We are definitely excited and hope that director Peter Sohn will have greater success with Elemental than he did with The Good Dinosaur. The movie will be released starting June 16, 2023, but it is not yet known whether it will be shown in theaters or if it will be only available on Disney+. Which news did you find most interesting this week? Feel free to let us know in the comments. There were also plenty of new trailers this week, such as for She-Hulk, The Boys, and the next Predator installment, Prey. Have fun watching.